Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I wanted to do something a little different. Instead of just running around my doll room making a standard board vlog, I thought it could be fun to take you guys to somewhere that you don't usually get to see. I mean, I've definitely made videos in there before, but I don't do it nearly as often as I do in my doll room. This is kind of my general filming location. But I thought today it could be fun to take you guys into my bedroom and show you, I guess, the stuff I keep in there, because I do collect more than just dolls. I really like trinkets and stuff, so yeah. I guess it could be fun to show you guys that. Plus, I have had you guys ask about my Shadow the Hedgehog collection before, and yeah, this is like a perfect excuse to show you guys it, so yeah. Let's change locations. Why won't the camera focus on me? So here we are, we're in my room currently. This is my bedroom, where I live. I have a lot of stuff. This shelf is probably one of the most random that I have. You may recognize this, actually, if you watch my older videos. This is where my Pullips live. This is the same shelf that my Pullips live on. But, yeah, for starters, I've got two full-size Lalaloopsies. We've got Rosebud Longstem, who I got while I was in England with Jay. Scraps Stitched and Sewn, who I traded with a friend of mine. I got one of those McDonald's toys, the Yu-Gi-Oh ones. I thrifted it. Got the Hello Kitty one that I got while I was in England. Bootleg Sakura Miku figure I bought in middle school. This is the reason I started collecting Pullips. I really got into Sakura Miku. I thought she looked so fucking cool, and I still do. Still do. I'm not buying the Dolphy Dream, though. It's too much money. I have a Jax Pacific Blaze the Cat figure in the box. I don't know why I decided to get one to keep in the box. I just did. I have the 9-film Saw collection. There's only 9 of them, because I didn't, 10 wasn't out yet, and this was cheaper to buy anyway. It was cheaper to buy the 9-film collection than it was to buy the 10-film collection, by a lot. I also have the Monster High Character Encyclopedia book here. I thrifted this for like $5. I don't know if you guys know this, but this book is crazy expensive. For some reason, this thing can sell for like $100 online, and I don't know why. It doesn't even have every single doll in it. It just has like a decent amount of them. This is from the Ever After High Bunny and Alistair set. I don't know why it's in my bedroom, but it's in here. It's cute, though. I do have a few Funko Pops, mostly My Chemical Romance. We got Danger Days Gerard, got Black Parade, Skeleton Gerard. Did I get rid of... Dude, did I get rid of my Revenge Gerards? When the hell did I buy this Metal Sonic? I completely forgot I had that. I used to have Revenge Gerard pop figures. I guess I got rid of them. I do have one of the Danger Days action figures. I was able to get Jetstar Ray Toro. I found him at a random Target while I was out with my friends. I think the video of me finding him is actually up on my channel somewhere. But I would do anything for the Party Poison Gerard figure. I actually would like to complete the whole set. Like I said, Ray's the only one I have, so I need Mikey, Frank, and Gerard to have them all. I got some of my ponies in here. I styled their hair when I was a child. I love the Pinkie Pie's boutique line. I would really like more ponies from this set. I also have a GE cream plushie. This is the Great Eastern Entertainment collection. The newer ones, not the older ones. This is not the Sonic X era. And then I have a Jax Pacific Shadow here. And then up here we have my secondary Pullip shelf. I've always referred to this one as where we keep Alice Dujardin. I still don't know to say her fucking name. I've been saying it wrong my entire life, and I'm never gonna correct it. We have Akami. I still keep them together. Why aren't they looking at each other? I have one of my dragon BJDs here. I have the purple one over here as well. I have a Tokidoki unicorn with the Tokidoki Pullip Luna. My Harley Quinn's mask broke. It kind of just sits at the base of her stand now because she can't wear it. I need to like replace the elastic on it. I haven't done it because I'm lazy. I'm really, really lazy. I got my Cheshire Cat Pullip. I got Eos. I have Snow Miku, who I was so excited to get and then proceeded to do nothing with. I kind of just have her to look at her. I prefer the Pullips to the Dolphys. They're just a more manageable size for me. And then I have Naoko. Another one who I just kind of bought to have. I don't really do anything with her. I also have my Sweetie Drops / Bonbon pony right there. I used to follow tutorials where they would tell you to put these rubber bands around their heads to keep the hair in place. I think it stained her, yeah, right there. Stained her forehead. I also have some of these Plague Doctor plushies. I've thrifted all of them. I thrifted these two together for like 10 bucks. It was a really good deal. They were even brand new with their tags and stuff, so that was nice. They would have been that much if I had bought them at full price. That's crazy. And I also thrifted this standard one recently. I only recently discovered that their lanterns glow in the dark if you like hold it up to a light source for a while and then turn the lights off. The lanterns glow in the dark. It's pretty cool. I also got this little frog whose birth date is my anniversary date with Jay, so I had to pick this little guy up while I was in England. We got him at Asda. That was fun. I have my childhood Nintendo DS right here in a Winnie the Pooh case. It is in terrible condition. This thing is cracking and peeling all over. The leather is bad. It's dusty. I just found this thing under there. So that's fun. What is going on over there? Up here we have what I like to call the Sonic shelf. It may look like an Amy Rose shrine, but I keep all of my Sonic stuff here. Also, I keep a random Littlest Pet Shop cat here. Used to be on my trinket shelf, I'm going to show you guys shortly, but that's where it is. I have some thrifted Sonic plushies. I thrifted this Tommy Silver and this Tommy Classic Sonic. He's supposed to be pointing, but his hand isn't stitched to his head, so he kind of just does that. I also have my thrifted 10-inch Jazzwares Sonic figure. He's cool. I like him quite a bit. I also have my Jazzwares Classic Sonic that I thrifted over the weekend, but I'm currently cleaning him, so he's not in here yet. But I do have the Prime Rouge. I'll always be kind of annoyed that they made this pirate version of her instead of Rebel Rouge, the version of her that actually mattered. I don't know. I just think we should have got more Rouge in general. I have Infinite up here. I have Tails 9 just because he's a cool design. I got Super Silver. I don't know why I bought Super Silver, but I did. I have 3 Rouge figures. One is a Lego because I do own the full Lego set. My friends and I got it from Walmart. I got Cream. I have 2-inch Rouge in the back. I have Blaze. 2-inch Amy is in the box. I have both 2-inch Classic Amy and I got the Christmas version of her. I have the 2-inch version of Rusty Rose. Standard Amy is back there. I also have 4-inch Classic Amy. I also have the spring version of Amy. I kept her in the box because I like that it's pink. I have the Sonic and Friends plushies. I got the big Sonic and Friends Amy right there, and I have the little hanger of Amy right there. And behind her, I have the, oh no, I'm knocking things over trying to show you guys things. But I was trying to show you guys that I have the Sonic Prime keychain Thorn Rose. I have all of the Prime Amy figures. I have a Rusty Rose action. I have the action figure and I have the little blind box figure. I had 2 of these GE plushies, but I kept the sleeping one. I ended up selling the other one just because I didn't need it. I got this one at an arcade. It was super overpriced. I have the Jazzwares Classic Amy plushie. She's very cute. And I have the Tommy Sonic Boom Amy. And I also have the My Melody Amy plushie. She was 40 bucks. Shockingly a good deal for her now. I'm sure you guys remember my Rozen Maiden shelf. I tried to make these, like, a thing on my channel. I think people fucked with it. I kind of miss making content with them. I got both versions of Kadaki Show. She's always going to be, like, one of my favorite dolls I own. I absolutely adore her so much. But Asui Show kind of had to go back there, unfortunately, because I have my Karaki Show Nendroid here, and my Choco Cat. I thrifted this thing, man. I don't know what to do with it. But yeah, my Rozen Maidens constantly need dusting. It's really annoying, actually. Like, look I just dusted her 2 days ago, and her hat's already dusty again. Can you stay clean for, like, 5 minutes? I just talked to myself for, like, 5 minutes explaining everything on this shelf, only to find my camera wasn't recording. Great. I was trying to show you guys things that I've thrifted. I thrifted that. It's an authentic Savannah. Very cool find. One of my best thrift finds in recent years, actually. I have this Kuromi who's super cute. I have this old My Melody right here, and I have this little button-eyed My Melody. I thrifted this little mini So figure. This is a bootleg. Paid way too much for her, but I wanted a cherry plushie, so it was worth it. Got this little devil My Melody. I also have a full-size version of this plushie, who I'll show you shortly.
This is my all-time favorite Littlest Pet Shop when I was a kid. I had to put her on this shelf, basically. Thrifted the little ponies. I got these two at the store. I thrifted the Pez dispenser. The strawberry My Melody and Kuromis I bought on Mercari, and I really like them. I think they're super adorable. I feel like I should unbox my Nendroids so they stop taking up so much space, but I like them in their boxes. I don't know. The only thing I feel like doesn't go on this display is the little Mimikyu figure, but Mimikyu is my favorite Pokemon, so I think he deserves to be up there. So yeah, that's my little trinkets shelf. Yeah, this whole display is just like a ton of stuff, basically. I also keep my little Frankie plushie hanging here on my closet, as well as my Bratz purse. This thing is cute. I mostly keep my Ensemble Stars merch in here. It's all Yuzuru. It's literally all Yuzuru, I'm not even kidding you. I want an Ita bag for it, but I don't have an Ita bag for my Yuzuru stuff, so it just lives in the Bratz purse. It's got little Bratz on it. I keep some plushies here just because I like to be able to look at them all and they don't fit on my bed. So we've got the standard original black Kuromi. I have this little ghost wedding My Melody plushie. I got Baku. I have the pumpkin kitty, but I don't really want it anymore. I don't really like him. I don't see the hype anymore. I got this cuddly friend. He's a little pig, an angel pig. I got this in England when I was visiting Jay. I have Mocha. I got the Mocha Build-A-Bear. I really like her, and I got the little thing. This is my Hawaiian Hello Kitty. She's from like 2012. I thrifted her. I've had this Hello Kitty since I was a small child. Very happy that I held on to her. I also have the original release of the Cinema Roll Build-A-Bear. I don't know why I have a Squishmallow, but I like it. This thing smells good. I also have one of these Plushie Dreadfuls plushies. I thrifted this one. It's like the Shy Rabbit or something. It's got like a lobotomy or something. I don't know, but I thrifted this thing for like $2. It was a great deal. I do have a bunch of other Pullips. I keep my Melody Mattel doll here. But I also have my custom Pullip Sky, who I bought from Moon Fairy Dolls a long time ago, and my Henako My Melody. This is like my favorite release of My Melody Pullip has ever done. I'm very happy to have her. She's super adorable. If I just move everything, you can see she's got some cute little red shoes. This display is pretty random. I have like a World's Smallest Tails figure in there because I couldn't get Sonic. I have a little Tokyo A-Go-Go Sasha mini. I have this weird skinny Ariel doll from the Ariel and her sisters line. I really like it. Bedtime Bear, one of my favorites, and I got a bunch of gloves that I can never wear because I live in Florida. I have some more plushies over here, like my Monster High ones, a little thrifted Pooh Bear, Dog Day plushie that my friend gave me because I told him that I liked Poppy Playtime, and he was like, look what I found, and I was like, alright, thank you. I got my Shadow Who Used to Enjoy Life. Got a little My Melody ice cream cone I got for like $1. I got the big version of that Devil My Melody I showed you guys earlier. This is one of the oldest plushies I own. This little Pusheen. I've had him for quite some time. Oh yeah, I got this with Jay when she was here. We got so many plushies together. That's why I just have like a big display of them here. These are like some big Hobby Lobby Kuromi and My Melodies, but I don't really like them anymore and they take up so much space. I don't know what to do with them. So, I got a little Pooh Bear in there. Under this stuff, you can see the rest of my Monster High plushies. I do have Deuce, and yeah, you can see Deuce and Spectra and Cleo. I gotta, like, downsize my plushies soon, so I don't know. I'm not gonna sell the Monster High plushies. I love my Monster High plushies, but I will downsize some of my Sanrio stuff. Up here, my main desk is where I keep the rest of my Pullips, my main ones. I also have some perfumes and stuff up here. This is like where I get ready in the morning. My dolls just stare at me while I do that. You guys remember Sakura, Miku, and Noir and Saki, as I used to call them. We got Violetta. She was me for some reason. We got Misa. Her official name is Emo, but it's very clear who she's supposed to be inspired by. Got my Harley Quinn, got Ala, and Pierre Noel. I also keep 2 of my blind box BJDs up here because I really like them. I also have these 2 little Build-A-Bears. Little mini beans, I think they're called. They're so cute. Also, G3 Twyla lives in my room. I don't know why. I still have some My Scene dolls in here. I mostly keep my 2 favorite Chelseas, as well as Delancey and Madison from the Splashy Chic line in here. I have a bunch of other random collectibles. One of my terrible friends stole this pin and gave it to me. I'm an accessory to a crime. I have some Persona 3 Minato plushies. He's like my favorite character from Persona. I have a Gloomy Bear. I got some more Hello Kitty stuff. This is the Nagito plushie that I mentioned falling over in one of my previous videos. Got this cool shadow on the wall. My friend got it for me for my birthday. He did in fact pay for it. Got some Persona 3 Nendroids here. I have this Misa necklace. One of the coolest things I own. I really like it. I unfortunately have some Genshin Impact stuff. I really like Venti. I have some Kirby's that I'm going to be giving to Jay once I visit. Got some old Danganronpa figures. I like my Danganronpa figures. This Nagito Komaeda, dude, he's worth like $90. It's madness. I also have a Grell Funko Pop that I thrifted some time ago. I had to pick it up because it's Grell, the greatest character of all time. I adore her. I need that Pullip. I need the Grell Pullip, dude. I need it. Here we have my Misa Amane shrine that Yang from Ruby invaded because I didn't know where to put my Yang stuff. But yeah, we have the final scene Rem figure. Got the little exhibition plushie hanger keychain of Misa. I got this like GE Misa. I got a big GE Misa. I also have a Rem that I keep on my mirror. And a second of the same Banpresto Misa. And then we have my Misa action doll. I love her. It's one of my favorite dolls that I own. She's so pretty. Yang is also an action doll, but she has an infinitely less pretty face. But I do still like her. I wouldn't have bought her if I didn't. Anyway, the shadow stuff. I don't know why I waited so long for the shadow stuff. I got my Shadow Build-A-Bear right here. I also have my recent new version, Sine V2, if you will, Shadow plushie. I also have the new version of the Sine Amy plushie. They have huge heads. Here's the rest of my shadow stuff. I do, in fact, have the Nendroid of him. I also have the Great Eastern Entertainment Super Shadow and his standard version. I have this little cheap version that I got at the arcade with my friends. This is a prototype shadow, actually. I feel like I should have him up here. I don't know why the standard one is up there and the prototype is down here hidden, but that's the way it worked out. I have Prime Shadow. I have the Shadow Lego keychain. I have the Shadow motorcycle. I have all of the Jazzwares Shadow figures. Got standard. I got the shiny paint version. I got Super Shadow. I have the Shadow Lego bike. I have the 2-inch movie Shadow. I have the standard 2-inch Shadow. I have standard movie Shadow as well. I also have the Superposers Shadow. I have all of the sizes of the Squishmallow Shadow. I have both McDonald's toys, both thrifted because I don't really eat at McDonald's. Got a Shadow ornament. He's a Christmas ornament. Lancelot Shadow is my favorite Shadow that I own. I really like my light up Shadow. I have this keychain of Shadow. I have this second keychain of Shadow from Sonic Prime. I have the Joypolis Shadow. I've got Tomy Shadow. I have Kid Robot Shadow. I even have the shiny Christmas Shadow. So, yeah, a lot of shadows. I also have Big Shadow backpack. Oh, and there's Shadow and another Shadow. I also have the Chocolate Shadow Squishmallow that was released recently, and I even got the Super Shadow Squishmallow. Yes, that is a My Melody Danganronpa plushie. My favorite Shadow is without a doubt Build-A-Bear Shadow. I got him when he released. Love him quite a lot. I also really love my Sonic and Friends Shadow. This little shit cost me $70. I also have the Ghost Wedding, My Melody, and Kuromi plushies back here. Literally me and Jay, that's all I'm gonna say. I have Shadow Milk Cookie. This is where I keep my Build-A-Bears, though. I've got the Zombie Pom-Pom Purine. I have the Halloween Kuromi. I have the Valentine's Kuromi and My Melody, both of them. I have this little plushie of Helena from My Chemical Romance. I like her. I have these Korean Dog Day and Catnap plushies. They're really cool. They're probably some of the nicest, like, Poppy Playtime, the only Poppy Playtime merchandise I own. I really like them. Got Nagito again. Yeah, I think that's enough of my room. So yeah, that's about everything for the most part. It's actually not everything. I could have showed you guys more, but this video was already 20 minutes long, and that's longer than usual for me, so yeah, basically, I just hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, I am planning to downsize some stuff soon, so keep an eye out on my Mercari. For sure, I want to get rid of the Hobby Lobby plushies. Those things are huge, and also, I don't really like Hobby Lobby. I bought those before I knew. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!